59. Let's see the count. 64. नाही हे तर याच्यात चॅट सगळं दिसतं.
1,500 पैकी किती लोक जाऊन द्या.
All right, guys, can you hear me now? Just 1 minute. Let me cross check whether you guys can hear me properly. Oh, okay, nice. I see everything is good. You guys can hear me. Okay, just wait for 2 minutes, guys. Okay. Do you want this in English, Hindi? What language you guys are expecting? English or Hindi? English Hindi mix, that is also fine, right? चलो यार स्टार्ट करें. Okay. Acha, since it is the first day, let me start introducing myself first, okay? Then it will be a good idea. Um, what to do? Okay, let me do one thing. Let me share my screen with you all, and then I will introduce myself. Okay. So my name is Ankush Thaudi. I have 13 plus years of experience with the IT industry. In this 13 plus years of experience, I work with the multiple companies like Cognizant, Infosys, then Wipro, L&T Infotech. Nowadays, I'm handling my role as CEO and founder of Learnomate Technologies. Currently, we have three branches are available in the Pune location, and again, like our main agenda is like to discuss about here about the technologies like generative AI, and as I said earlier also, if the time permit, we are also going to discuss about the cloud technologies also, so we will be taking care of it. In my 13 years of experience, I got an opportunity to work with the multiple database related technologies like Oracle, then PostgreSQL, MySQL. I also got an opportunity to work with the multiple clients, especially with the banking clients. And since it is a very good experience, so it was a good time to, to work with the multiple companies, multiple clients in the multiple locations also. So yeah, this is all about me. Right now, what I'm doing. Right now, I am working as a CEO and founder of Learnomate Technologies. So we do provide the trainings on multiple IT trainings. So apart from this, we also do such a type of free sessions. So this time we are coming with 15 days of free JNAI program. um, I'll tell you the honest reason why we are doing that. The main purpose is like again, we need a good branding, because Learnomate, everyone should be know. Learnomate is very famous for database related technologies, and we also want to grow up in the generative AI and cloud technologies also. So for branding purpose, we are doing it. So some people might be thinking that since it is a free sessions, maybe we will not show the things we will not show the things practically and all. No, this is not something like that. So we are going to show you everything practically also. We are going to discuss about the projects also. If the 15 days is not sufficient, obviously it is not sufficient, I know that, but we will try to extend it also, so don't worry about that. Okay, again, no one is going to ask you for money. Okay, this is completely free of cost. This is completely free of cost. Those people who know about the Learnomate, last time also we conducted 30 days of free SQL and Linux training. That time many colleges were participated, around, like, we got, I think, 3000 people were there, starting from Maharashtra, then Bangalore, Hyderabad, and everyone. Okay, so we are doing every year. So but this time, like, everyone is talking about the JNI, so I thought, like, okay, let's come up with the JNI. Let's start from my side only. um, and then we will, go with the multiples, our expertise people are there, so we will go with that. So again, what I will do, I'll just share my screen. Now we created small PPT also. Since we created that a very very beautiful PPT, I just thought to discuss and share with you all. Okay, just allow me that, otherwise it will be blunder. Okay, can I share this? Okay, so yeah, so this is just a small PPT that we have created. Like, this is all about us. Okay, yeah, Okay, so this is Learnomate. This is our missions, values. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, so these are our placement achievements. Okay, so many things are there. Okay, this is me. And looks. Yeah, this is all me. Yeah, this is my journey. This is our YouTube channel. We have around almost 1 lakh subscriber and almost 1 lakh subscriber on our Insta, YouTube, and all LinkedIn and everywhere. Okay, so anyway, this is not very important. I will directly jump to our very important stuff. We called it as a Gen AI. Okay, you guys can hear me properly, guys. My screen is visible. Everything is good. Everyone, everything is good. Gen AI. Gen AI. My handwriting is not good, so allow me. Okay, fine. So let's start about AI first. Okay. See, whenever we are talking about the AI, there are two terminologies you will always find. One we called it as a traditional AI, and second we called it as a traditional AI versus Gen AI. So what is the main difference between traditional AI and Gen AI? Those people who are not able to hear me, they can just reconnect, so it will be done. Okay, what do you think, guys? What is the difference between Gen AI? What is the difference between Gen AI and traditional AI? What we were doing before the Gen AI, what we were doing? What is the difference between AI and Gen AI? Can you tell me? What do you think? Can you use the chat option and let me know? What is the main difference? Earlier we were talking about the AI. AI was there, yeah, definitely. But what is the main difference between traditional AI or Gen AI? What do you think? Yeah, classification, and here we are generating a new content. What about others? No idea. Others? Anyone have any idea about this? What we were doing earlier? What do you think, guys? On YouTube, can you hear me? 1 minute, let me cross check once. Okay. What do you think, guys? What is the main difference? What is the difference between traditional AI and Gen AI? What do you think? Just tell me. What do you think? Okay. So, 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 okay. I'll tell you a small example. Okay. You take an example of credit card. Okay. You take an example of credit card. Now, whenever there is a fraud which is happening with the credit card, अगर आप लोग credit card use कर रहे हैं, and for example there is some fraud means, let's say my current location is in Pune, and then when the transaction is happening, that transaction is happening from, let's say, from US location. My current location is, means, let's say I have done the transaction yesterday, I have done the transaction from Pune location. Yesterday I have done the transaction from Pune location. Suddenly you can see that multiple transactions are happening from the USA location, right? So don't you think that it is a kind of fraud, right? Suddenly the location is getting changed, right, from one location to another location. So that time what will happen? Automatically you will get a call from the customer care saying that, have you done the transaction of 1 lakh rupees? Have you done the transaction of 1 lakh rupees from your HDFC credit card? Press 1 for yes, press 2 if you want to block the card, right? How quickly it is happening, right? How quickly it is happening. So we have given what we have given. We have given a set of rules. We have given a set of rules saying that, okay, we have given a set of rule saying that if my last transaction is in, if my last transaction is available from X location, and immediately if my transaction, second transaction is happening from the Y location, immediately the call should be triggered, the alert should come automatically. So that is what we were doing. So in traditional AI, we were having a set of rules were there, and based on that rule we were predicting the things, like we called it as a prediction. Based on the prediction, we were deciding what will be the next action. You take an example of IPL. When we see the records of Hardik Pandya, we know that when we see the records of Hardik Pandya, we know that he is having a capability in 6 ball, he can run 20 run also. He can go with the 20 run also. That is a prediction. How we got the prediction? Because we have done the analysis of the past data. And that is what we were doing with the traditional AI. And for that, we were using a multiple algorithm also. Like we called it that technology, we called it as a data science and all, right? And for that, we were talking about multiple technologies like deep learning, machine learning, transformer, multiple things we were talking about that. But coming to the Gen AI, as the name suggests, what is Gen AI is doing? What this Gen AI is doing? Gen AI is responsible to generate something new. जब भी आपको ऐसा लगा कि मेरे को कुछ तो भी नया लाने का है, कुछ तो भी नया दिखाने का है आप लोगों को, that time we are using this Gen AI. Now what is that new thing? That new thing, it can be your text also. That new thing, it can be your image also. That new thing, it can be your video also. It can be anything. It can be anything. The things which are not available in the world, and you are creating that, we called it as a generative AI. What we called it as a generative AI. So what we do with the Gen AI? Okay. So what we do with the Gen AI? By using this Gen AI technology, what we are doing? We are generating a new things. Like for example, nowadays you are seeing that, okay, I can take a picture with Aishwarya Rai also. But is it possible with the real time scenario? Is it possible? No. So by using the Gen AI, you can create a new text. You can create a new text. You can create a new image. You can create a video also. Everything is possible. Now, there are models are available. Like we discuss about the Chat GPT. We discuss about the Claude. We discuss about the Gemini, which are very famous nowadays. What are those? They are doing a generative AI only. They are using a generative AI only. If I go to the Chat GPT and if I ask that, okay, you take this image and I want this image to be more beautiful, it will create it for you. So these are the models which has been trained by the companies, like Google is there and multiple other companies are there. Like we are talking about the OpenAI and all. So in traditional AI, what they are doing? In traditional AI, by looking to the older data, it is predicting, okay, who will be the next batsman? We know that in Mumbai Indians, like Pandey will go and Surya Kumar will go as an opener. How we got to know about this information? Because we know that in the past matches, these are the two people who are going as an opener. So we are predicting it. But what this Gen AI will do, it will create something new which is not available. So what these people have done, the companies like OpenAI, Gemini, the companies like OpenAI, then you have Google, and there are many other companies are there. What they have done, you always heard about the terminologies called LLM. What is this, guys? What is this? Tell me about the LLM. What is this LLM? What do you think? What is this LLM in a very simple word? See, I'm not going to use very difficult terminologies. I want to make you understand very simple way. What is LLM? Tell me. What is the importance of LLM? व्हाट डू यू थिंक, क्या होता है एलएलएम? क्या होता है एलएलएम? क्या होता है? ओके, व्हाट इज दिस? लार्ज लैंग्वेज मॉडल, ट्रांसलेट लार्ज लैंग्वेज मॉडल. हाँ, बट व्हाट डज इट डू? What does it do? What LLM will do? What LLM will do? What do you think, guys? What LLM will do? क्या करता होगा LLM? मतलब इतना आप बढ़िया बोल रहे हो, करता क्या है? What this LLM will do? हाँ, so LLM क्या है? LLM is like what LLM will do, you consider example of brain, you consider example of small brain, like you consider that this is my brain, this is my small kid brain. Do you think that this small kid brain have anything? No, right? So what we are doing, let's say I am telling to this brain, okay, you do one thing, you read all these books, like book number 1, book number 2, book number 3. ढेर सारा नॉलेज हम लोग ना इस ब्रेन के अंदर हम लोग डाल रहे हैं. व्हाट आई एम डूइंग, वी हैव अ लॉट ऑफ बुक्स which contain the text also. I am asking this brain, okay, you do one thing, you read all the content of this book and try to understand. So what these people have done, the companies like Google, the companies like OpenAI, what they have done, they have come up with the concept called LLM. They have given a lot of input, lot of information to the machine, and now we as a people, we are asking question to this person. For example, there is a script. For example, I have a book of how to cook basically. Now this brain has read the book. How to cook, and then as an end user, I am asking to this LLM saying that I want to prepare a dal khichdi. Then it is giving me the answer by the knowledge which has been trained by the companies like Google and OpenAI, including your cloud company also, and many other models are available. So what this LLM is doing, LLM is large, as the name suggests, it's a large language model. This is the product, or you consider that there is a machine which has a information like anything, बहुत information उसके पास में, because it has read everything. It has read all the books, text, images, videos, whatever it is available in overall internet, everything has been trained. So it has been trained on huge amount of data, and to this machine, we as the end user, we are just asking the question. Like, let's say it has a huge amount of data, but I am just asking a small question, and from that I'm getting the answer. From that I'm getting the answers. Now you take an example of ChatGPT. You take an example of ChatGPT. ChatGPT can understand human language also, correct? Do you know? Like, अगर मैं उसके साथ हिंदी में बात करूंगा, इट विल अंडरस्टैंड. इंग्लिश में बात करूंगा तो भी समझ जाएंगी. मराठी में बात करूंगा तो भी समझ जाएंगी. सो ChatGPT कैन अंडरस्टैंड द ह्यूमन लैंग्वेज, and based on my question, it is giving me the response also. So don't you think that there is a company, who is the founder, like ChatGPT, OpenAI, right? This OpenAI, they have trained this ChatGPT with huge amount of data. I'll tell you a small example also. For example, I'll open something like this. So I'll go here, I'll open the ChatGPT. Okay, so I'll just go here, I'll open the ChatGPT. Okay, so this is my ChatGPT, and to this ChatGPT I'm asking any question. Like earlier days, like, because I'm coming from a database background, so normally what we do, like, I want to create a table. What I want to do, I want to create a table. Under that table, I want to insert some data. So earlier time, we used to create a SQL query, but nowadays you don't need to do like that. So earlier time, let's say I want to create a table. So what I was doing, I was writing down the query like create table, table name, and then I'm going to insert some column, their data type, and then I'm going to insert some data. So ये चैट जीपीटी मेरे लिए काम करेगा कि नहीं करेगा? Can I ask chat GPT to create a student table? So I'll do one thing. What I will do, I'll go to the chat GPT. I'll go to the chat GPT and I will simply ask him, can you create EMP table and insert 1000 record in which database? Oracle database. So I'm simply asking a question. Now remember, this is a plain English, guys. So normally the machine should not understand the English language or Hindi language or Marathi language or whatever language you guys are speaking. But when I'm entering it, see what is happening. When I'm entering it, it is giving me, it is able to understand my language also. It is able to understand my language also. It is creating a table for me. Then it is inserting 1000 record also. And then if you are checking it and verifying it, you can see that also. Do you want me to execute that in my database? I have a database here. Let me show you that. So within a second, it has created a statement also for me. So if I go to my database, I have a database also. I'll show you that. I hope I have a database. So I have my Oracle database. If I go there, I will simply copy and paste and the table will be getting created within a second, because I got this statement from the chat GPT. But this is the English statement. I use the English statement. English statements are understood by the chat GPT. This technology, we called it as a natural language processing. What is this NLP? Natural language processing. So whatever language I am speaking, that language can be understood by the chat GPT or whatever models which are available in the market as of now. Everyone can understand. I'm always taking the example of chat GPT because you guys can understand it very easily. Able to understand? Everyone, whatever I'm speaking, are you able to understand? Can you tell me? Can you please use the chat option and let me know? Whatever I'm speaking, are you able to understand? Everyone. Guys, समझ में आ रहा ना? Everyone able to understand? Great man. Great. Everyone is able to understand. Nice. मजा आ रहा है आप लोग ऐसा यस करके रहेंगे ना तो मजा आएगा मेरे को भी, है ना? करते रहो. Okay. I'm seriously saying this will be really interesting in future also. What is the NLP? Natural language processing. I'm not going too deep now. This is just a first class, okay? So I'm making you habitual with the terminologies. I'm making you with the Gen AI related terminologies, because in future someone will talk about what is LLM, large language model. क्या होता है LLM? भाई मेरे पास में 100 बुक है, 100 बुक का डेटा मैंने एक भेजे में डाल दिया. क्या किया मैंने? 100 बुक का डेटा एक भेजे में डाल दिया. जैसे वो पूरा का पूरा डेटा आपके भेजे में चला गया, उसमें से आप थोड़ा डेटा निकाल रहे हो, थोड़ा निकाल रहे हो. अब समझ में आ रहा है ना? दैट इज LLM. सो व्हाट इज LLM? So you consider, see, you are not going to create any machine and you are not going to train to the LLM like that. That's something which is very costly operation. So nowadays companies are not interested to create a LLM model and all. Companies are saying that there are already trained models are there with the huge amount of data. You are just going to use that LLM for your business purpose. You are just going to use that for your business purpose. That is called LLM. NLP. NLP means natural language processing. Whatever language you are discussing with the chat GPT, you are able to understand. You are able to understand. That is called natural language processing. Okay. Now, when you guys are going to discuss, like when you guys, one more thing guys. you will not get the recording, guys. I like to have these sessions live and no recordings are available. We don't believe in recordings and all. Like, I like to take the class live so that everyone can. Now we have a lot of people available in this class, so that is the reason you guys are not getting the opportunity to ask the questions. Okay, in future we will see that. But I would see, if I want to give you recordings, the recordings are available. Like, thousands of YouTube channels are available, thousands of Udemy courses are available, recordings are available. But the real fun is when you are watching me live, and based on your questions which are coming from the chat option, we can discuss about that one also. Okay, so recordings will not be available. I'm really sorry for that. Okay, so इफ़ यू आर नॉट एबल टू हियर मी नाउ, अगर आप लोग अभी टाइम नहीं मिल रहा तो क्या कर सकते हैं. ओके, नेक्स्ट टाइम जब भी हम आएंगे तब देखेंगे. सो प्लीज़ बी अवेलेबल. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट थिंग, you might have heard about the terminologies called token whenever you are going to discuss about Gen AI. Okay, you will always heard about the token. Token क्या होता है? What is token? What is mean by token, right? Like, whenever you are going to discuss about the Gen AI, because when you go for an interview, the people may ask you what is token also. So token, you consider that it is a currency. Token is a currency of your Gen AI models. Gen AI models. What is this currency? See, what is currency required? The currency is required for your transaction purpose. For example, you want to enroll for data science course or Gen AI course to the Learnomate. So we are going to ask you for some money, right? So that is called currency. For US, dollar is the currency. For India, rupees is the currency. Now what is this Gen AI? Now do you think that Gen AI is free? What do you think, guys? आप लोग लगता है Gen AI is free? Anything which you are going to use on Gen AI, let's say Chat GPT or Open AI or whatever you guys are going to do you think that it is free of cost? What do you think, guys? Does Gen AI free? The terminology is whatever you are going to learn now, means not learn, means you are going to use in future. Like, some people are saying that there will not be jobs for content writer. Nowadays there is no jobs for the content writer. Canvas, no jobs are required. These things will be done by your Gen AI technologies only. But do you think that this Gen AI is free? Nothing is free in this world. Remember always. Okay, even when we are doing this free of cost, because we want some branding. Chat GPT also free of cost, but for limited extent. But if you are doing something new, let's say you are saying that, can you create a Canva for me? Can you create a Canva for me? Then it is not free of cost. So basically what happened here, I'll tell you one example. Let's say I'm going to my here. Let's say, now what I will do, I'll just write a small prompt. Okay, I'll say that, can you create Canva for me, mentioning that Gen AI program will start in 1 day by Learnomate technologies. So I am just writing down some prompt. This is something we called it as a prompt engineering. What we called it as a prompt engineering. So I'm making some mistake, that's okay. Okay, make it, so I'll mention, make it bold, good color, okay, and best. Okay, I'll just give a small prompt. Maybe it is not the best prompt, but I'm just doing something like this. So whenever I'm giving this prompt, see here what is happening here. So this Chat GPT, this is the LLM model. It has the ability to understand my prompt, and it is creating an image for me. See here, it is creating an image for me. So earlier this was done by the content writer or your graphics people. They were doing that. Nowadays their jobs are gone. See here, if I, like 2 years back, because for Learnomate, like basically we need to create a lot of canvas, right? So see here, within some 30 seconds, the Canva has been created. This image, we called it as a Canva within 30 seconds. And it is mentioning that, are you excited? Only one day to go. Remember one thing. Did I ask ChatGPT to mention, are you excited? No. This is something will be done by the Gen AI model. What they will do, based on your prompt, it will understand my language. It will think like a brain, which is a stronger brain. Okay, it's not ऐसा फालतू वाला brain नहीं है. It is a based brain. So we have given some input. The brain will start thinking about it, and it will give you suggestions also. What it will do, it will give you suggestions also. So they have added on their own. The things which I'm giving the instruction, जो मैं instruction दे रहा हूँ ना chat GPT को, the instruction which I'm giving to the chat GPT, we called it as a prompt engineering. So this is also one job which you are going to see in future. What we called it as a prompt engineering. So prompt engineering का मतलब क्या है? The best to best prompt. Nowadays, if you see the Instagram, people are taking the photos with gods also. People are taking the photos with Messi also. Different people are making themselves as a Mahadev also, right? How? Because they are giving the good prompt to the chat GPT, and they are able to create like that. The prompt engineering, the base to base prompt you are giving, the base to base result you are getting. तो LLM मॉडल क्या बोलता है कि भाई मेरे पास में दुनिया भर का नॉलेज है, लेकिन उसमें से अगर तुझे कुछ चाहिए तो मेरे को बेस्ट टू बेस्ट क्वेश्चन पूछ. जितना बड़ा क्वेश्चन, जितना अच्छा क्वेश्चन, उतना बढ़िया तेरे को आंसर मिलेगा. Base to base prompt. So the people who can write down the good prompt, they are calling it as a prompt engineering. So this is also one job profile which is available in the market as of now. But why the base prompt is required? I'll tell you the reason behind that. Why the base prompt is required? Because of this token limit. Guys, did you observe any time? Sometimes na, if you are asking chat GPT a multiple follow-up question, मतलब एक ही क्वेश्चन का दूसरा, फिर दूसरे का तीसरा, if you are asking multiple follow-up question, the chat GPT will behave like a abnormal, just like a kid. Did you observe like that? कभी कभी आपने देखा होगा कि पगले की तरह बात कर रहे हैं, राइट? ऐसा किधर के किधर भी आंसर दे रहा है, आपने देखा होगा, राइट? Sometime you might have observed that the chat GPT is giving a कुछ भी आंसर कर रहा है वो, हम क्या बोल रहे हैं, राइट? यू आर टॉकिंग हेलोकुनाइजेशन, राइट? दैट्स करेक्ट. सो दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट गाइज, this is very important. So what I'm trying to make you understand that, there is a token limit. Token means what? There is input token. Input token means you are going to ask the question. So you are going to ask the question like, what is gold rate today? Let's say you ask the question, okay, and then it will process. The processing will be done. Who will do the processing? Your LLM model. So let's say you are talking about the chat GPT, so it will process, and finally you will get some output. So the output what it is giving, that is your output token. Now what is meant by token? So if I go here, let's say I'm going, let me open it, okay. If I go here and if I run something like token generative AI, so let's say I'm going here, so open AI tokenizer, okay, let's use this, okay. So this is one website which is platform from OpenAI. Now what is this? Okay, let's say I'm asking like, how are you? So when I'm writing down this, how are you? Do you know about Learnomate? So I have writing down this statement. मैंने एक छोटा सा एक statement लिखा. Okay, so when I'm writing down this, you can see how many tokens are there. कितने टोकन है यहाँ पे? 12 टोकन. Do you think that these many words are available here? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, or if I consider this one 9 and 10, but still 12 tokens are there. It means whenever I am giving the input, 12 tokens has been utilized. मैं फिर से रिपीट करता हूँ. Whenever I am writing something, 12 token has been utilized. आपको समझ में आ रहा? Guys, are you able to understand? Everyone, are you able to understand? Are you able to understand what I'm trying to say? टोकन का मतलब क्या है? जितना मैंने लिखा उतने टोकन खर्च हो गए. अब टोकन का लिमिट है. चैट जीपीटी हैज टोकन लिमिट सेइंग दैट ओके विथ योर फ्री चैट जीपीटी यू कैन यूज ओनली 1000 टोकन ओनली. 1000 टोकन. अगर आप जस्ट एग्जांपल दे रहा हूं. ओके, इफ यू आर यूजिंग अ फ्री चैट जीपीटी यू कैन ओनली आस्क 1000 token. So among that 12 token is utilized. It is utilized. So how many tokens are gone? 12 tokens are gone. So this is the currency. This is a currency of your OpenAI. This is a currency of OpenAI. So if I go here, क्या बोलते हैं उसको? Gen AI model pricing. If I just search like this, if I go here, let's say who will give me information. If there are many people are there. Okay, let's say if I go here, so many comparison. Do we have comparison? Any comparison? So many comparison you will get it. Okay, so if I go here, see here, can you see here input average input token, average output token? It is telling you how many. Okay, if I say OpenAI pricing, if I go here and let me check API pricing here. Okay, so okay, can you see here? Let's say I'm using a GPT 5.4, which is the latest model. If I go here, $2.50 for 1 million token and 0.25 for 1 million token. This is a cash input, and $15 for 1 million token. Tell me one thing here by taking this example, who is costly? Input token is costly or output token is costly? Tell me guys. जब मैं क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा हूं तो वो महंगा जा रहा है कि आंसर आ रहा वो महंगा जा रहा है? बताओ. व्हाट डू यू थिंक? फॉर 1 मिलियन टोकन मीन्स 1 मिलियन टोकन. अभी देखो हमने कितने टोकन यूज किए? 12 टोकन ओनली. फॉर 12 टोकन, लेट्स से आई हैव 1 मिलियन टोकन. लेट्स से आई गॉट द क्वेश्चन लाइक शो एग्जांपल. हाउ मेनी टोकन्स आर देयर नाउ? 53. लाइक दिस 1 मिलियन टोकन्स आर देयर. फॉर 1 मिलियन टोकन हाउ मच दे आर चार्जिंग? फॉर 1 मिलियन इनपुट टोकन दे आर चार्जिंग 2.50. अभी डॉलर भी बहुत महंगा हो गया है. अगर मतलब 90 रुपये के ऊपर चला गया, 95 रुपीज़ पर डॉलर नाउ. सो 9 दूनी 18 लाइक ऑलमोस्ट 220-230 रुपये लेंगे. मे बी 250 रुपये यू कंसिडर लाइक दैट. सो 250 rupees for 1 million token it will take if you are using this model. But this is one of the strongest model I would consider like that at this current point. And for 1 million output token we are getting $15. $15 is very costly actually. $15 is very costly. So what I'm trying to make you understand that if you are asking the good question, good prompt engineering, you may get a less charges from the chat GPT. हो सकता है कि आपको कम charges मिले chat GPT से. That is the reason the prompt engineering is also very important. Let's say you are asking a stupid question and you are investing your money, but your money will go na. Let's say you are asking what is my name. Arey, why you are asking your name to the chat GPT if it is a paid? Because you are wasting your tokens na. You are wasting your tokens. So prompt engineering is also very, very important guys. Very, very interesting. And this is also one of the important job field in future you are going to understand, prompt engineering. So what I discussed till now, we discuss about token. Token क्या होता है? We discuss about token. We discuss about input token. we discuss about output token. What we understood with the example that output tokens are expensive. Why it is expensive? Because let's say you are asking the question, I said simply like, can you create a table? I mentioned like create a table only. Create a table. I said create a table. But creating a table is not easy na. This Gen AI models, this Gen AI model, they are going to think like a brain. They are going to think. We call it as a processing. They are going to process huge amount of data. They have a huge amount of data na. They are going to process, and among that it is going to create a table for you. So in order to process, it required resources like memory, CPU, right? It required a memory, CPU. तो वो सारा पैसा लेता है, जितना यूज करेगा ना, वट एवर अमाउंट ऑफ रिसोर्सेस द मॉडल इज गोइंग टू यूज, दैट विल आस्क यू मनी फॉर दैट विल आस्क यू मनी फॉर दैट. गाइस समझ में आ रहा है? एवरीवन एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड? एवरीवन एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड? एवरीवन एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड? प्लीज लेट मी नो. Are you able to understand token? Are you able to understand input token, output token, prompt engineering? Are you happy whatever we are discussing till now? Everyone? Great, great, great. Rakesh is saying yes, Prakash is saying yes, right? Sidhu is saying yes, Rahul is saying yes, Sarthak is saying yes, Moresh is saying yes, Lakshmi is saying yes, Niraj. Both are costly. Incoming and outgoing वैसे दोनों भी तरफ खराब ही है. Okay, so that's very important guys. Okay. Okay, so ये ऐसा है. ओके, दुनिया बड़ी जालिम है. मैं बताऊँ क्या मेरा थॉट प्रोसेस क्या है, मतलब जो मुझे लग रहा है क्या हो रहा है. सो हम लोगों के साथ में स्कैम हो रहा है बेसिकली. मैं आपको बताता क्या होगा. तो इनिशियली द चैट जीपीटी दे हैव कम अप विद द फ्री. ओके, सो nowadays we are habitual with the chat gpt. Okay, like it's been a long time that I did not search anything on Google. Now it's been a long time. Let's say I want to search anything. For example, I want to know about what is the roadmap of Gen AI. For example, earlier I used to go to the Google, then I will open any website and then I will search. Time consuming process. But nowadays I will directly open a chat GPT. I will simply ask, can you tell me the roadmap of Gen AI engineer in 2026? I will get directly answer. No need to search, nothing, right? Then I got habitual with this chat GPT. And after that I got to know that since I'm doing a lot of research on chat GPT, then I got the notification like, अरे भाई ये चैट जीपीटी इट्स नॉट वर्किंग प्रॉपरली नाउ. इट इज आस्किंग मी टू बाय अ प्लान. सो अर्लियर इट वॉज फ्री. देन आई थॉट लाइक ओके लेट्स गो विद द प्लान नाउ. सो नाउ every month I'm spending 1500 or 2000 rupees. Now their plans are very small. Okay, very soon they are going to increase the cost of their plan also. My thinking is very soon you are going to see the ads also on the chat gpt, Gemini and everywhere. Googles are already running the ads. Very soon whatever you are typing on the chat gpt or Gemini or Claude corresponding to your requirement, let's say you type something related like what is the best credit card to purchase something, then it will start showing you the ads related to the credit card also. So we here with this Gen AI, one more important factor which is really important you need to consider, that is called security. भाई आप लोग को security भी लेना है. You need to start understanding about the security, how you can maintain the security under the chat GPT or all this Gen AI model. You take an example of websites, right? If you go to the any website, on a website you will see the AI chatbot will be there. You can ask to the AI chatbot, okay, can you tell me how to hack website? It will not give you answer. So they have controlled that. उन लोगों ने कंट्रोल किया है उसको. तो वो जो कंट्रोल करने का जो मैकेनिज्म है ना, यू शुड अंडरस्टैंड, यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट मैकेनिज्म, हाउ टू मेंटेन द सिक्योरिटी अंडर योर जेन एंड ऑल. यू नीड टू डू दैट. This is also one field where you can start making your careers also. This is also one career, guys, you need to understand. Okay, so we will discuss about that. It is just a first lecture na. You are already welcome with this Learnomate technologies. Okay, so don't worry about that. So we have a base to base trainer. Again, I'm telling you, completely free of cost for this 15 days. Don't worry about that. Okay, so we have a base to base trainer. Those who have, the good thing about the Learnomate, like, we have a trainer who is actually working. We don't have just a teacher. We have a people who are actually working with the real time industry, and everyone have 10 plus years of experience. Because I personally work with the IT, I know that what level of the expectations are there in the IT industry. And it is the right time, guys, to understand about the GNAI. Because there is always a time, like, हर चीज़ का एक टाइम होता है. जैसे इन कोविड टाइम द डेटा इंजीनियर वॉज ऑन पिक, स्पार्क, डेटा ब्रिक्स, इट वॉज लाइक अ पिक. Nowadays GNAI is very peak. Like, you will see a lot of job openings are coming for the GNAI. Very lot of job openings are there for GNAI people. Seriously, I'm saying. Okay, so start learning about that. See, right now industry is not saying that you need to create a chatbot on the first day. It is not saying that. But you should have an understanding about what is LLM, what is token. Okay, I forget to tell you one more important concept. We called it as a context. What is mean by context? I will explain you very soon. I will explain you what is mean by context. And okay, one more important thing, we are going to give you the certification also for this training, because you guys are so we will give you the certification that you have attended this 15 days of JNAI program with Learnomate. So we will provide you the certification also. But the important thing is, we need 90% of, we need 90% of attendance. Then and only then we will provide. We are not expecting anything from you, but we need attendance. We need attendance, guys. Okay, we need attendance. That is what something which I am expecting now. So do you think that, guys, till now whatever we have discussed, are you able to understand? Are you enjoying these things, whatever we are discussing? Everyone, are you finding this helpful for your future? Till now whatever we have discussed, everyone? Great, everyone is able to understand. Nice, very nice. Okay, one more thing. I have one request for you. Can you do something for me? I'll share with me. I need the review for today's lecture. I'll share you the link. Can you please give me the review? So I'll share you the link. And mention about the JNAI. So this is a link, guys. Okay, don't worry, I'm telling you, my words are there. Okay, if you don't trust me, I'll tell you who are we. I'll tell you first. Okay, so we are not something who is new in the market. Okay, so if you go here, we already have 4.7 rating provided by the 1603. Like, a lot of people have provided us a good training. And if you go to our YouTube channel, so this is my YouTube channel. If you go here, we are already supported by thousands of people. We are not new. Okay, we have done a lot of day and night hard work to make this brand. See, 80,000, almost 81,000 subscriber I have. 2.7k videos I have uploaded till now. And if you want to know about the podcast, many podcasts we have shoot here, many videos I have recorded here specially for you. Okay, so you guys can enjoy this. Okay, so many things are there related to the cloud, also related to the GenAI, and you guys can see here many things are there. So we have done so many good things over here. So you can see the data engineering podcast are there. Then we have Oracle related data engineer are there. Many podcasts we have recorded here. Okay, so you guys can go through that once. Okay, so if you think that you guys can trust us. Okay, and don't worry, I'm telling you again, don't need to pay a single rupees for this. Okay, if some scammers are coming and asking for money to मतलब हम लोगों के सेशन के लिए, डोंट डू दैट, ओके? आई एम टेलिंग यू, इट्स completely free of cost, okay? So it just a matter like what I need from you, whatever you feel today is okay. I need the, I'll share with you Google review link. So I have given you, okay? Please fill up that. And everyone is the part of my this group, right? Because I'm going to explain everything on the group only, that our community group, WhatsApp group, guys, everyone is there na, right? So I'll share with you, okay? So because okay, one more important thing, the link will be same. We are not changing the link, guys, okay? The same link will be there on daily basis, and we are going to connect by 8 to 9 only. So let me write down here, by any chance if you missed, link will be same for all day, and the timing will be 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. only, same timing, okay? 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Monday to Friday, okay? Monday to Friday. So we will have a lecture like this only, okay? So I'm telling you, like, you know, we are seriously putting a lot of efforts to, you know, to make this brand, and just to make sure that you guys are also, you know, आपकी भी हेल्प हो जाए, हमारी भी हेल्प हो जाए, बस वही काम है अपना, कुछ बाकी कुछ नहीं, okay? So that's what we are doing. We will provide you the notes also, guys, okay? We will provide you the PDFs, okay? We will provide you the PDFs of it. And what else you need? Recording, I don't want to do that, because if I start giving the recording, the people will not be serious about that. So that's the reason, okay? That's the reason. That's the reason I'm telling you, okay? Thank you guys, okay? अच्छी रेटिंग दो यार, बढ़िया पढ़ाओ। काफ़ी मेहनत लगती है इसको, क्योंकि मैंने को बहुत ये करते हैं हम लोग, मतलब एक एक चीज़ को दिन रात बैठे। देखो, इफ़ यू सी माई स्क्रीन ना, सी हियर, मल्टीपल मशीन्स, वी आर डूइंग अ लॉट ऑफ प्रैक्टिस, यू नो। CSK के मैच के दिन मत लो बोलते, मैं भी मुंबई इंडियंस का फ़ैन हूँ यार। लेकिन क्या करें। ओके, सो क्या करें हम लोग, ओके? So this is something which will be you know, you will understand it very very well, okay? So remember, Gen AI is booming, you know. If you understand this technology in next 6 months, if you understand this technology in next 6 months, I'm telling you, you can grab the opportunity like anything. भाई 6 महीने में, मतलब ज़्यादा टाइम मत लगाओ, क्योंकि एक बार अगर भीड़ आ गई ना, वंस यू गेट द भीड़, मतलब वो भीड़ अगर आ गई तो फिर आपका कुछ नहीं होगा. That is what I'm telling you. These 6 months are very important for you. Within 6 months, you need to understand everything. Within 6 months, okay? Within 6 months, you need to understand everything. That's very important, guys. Okay? Within 6 months, you need to understand. ये भाई साहब का मैंने क्या बिगड़ा पता नहीं. अगर कुछ कर नहीं सकते तो अच्छा करो यार, बुरा भी मत करो. ठीक है, guys? So please fill up the review. Again, I'm telling you, this will be completely real time, job oriented, and scenario based. We are trying to make it, okay? We are going to make it scenario based, okay? So tomorrow we will context रह गया था कि मैंने context दिया नहीं क्या? अच्छा, एक मिनट, I'll discuss about context. अच्छा, एक for example, what is context? Okay, so if I have a memory, okay? I have a memory. तो मेरी मेमोरी क्या बोलती है? आई हैव अ मेमोरी, आई कैन रिमेंबर फॉर लास्ट 1 hour लेक्चर. यू टेक ए एग्जाम्पल ऑफ माई लेक्चर ओनली. मे बी you understand the today's lecture, you understood today's lecture, okay? And tomorrow also I'm going to come and we are going to have a discussion about the same thing, right? Tomorrow also we are going to come and we are going to discuss about the same thing. So you can remember my first lecture, you can remember my second lecture, you can remember my third lecture, but there will be a day when you are going to miss my first lecture, you forget my first lecture. Are you able to understand? So if I am asking you, can you read the first book? If I'm asking you, read this first book and remember in your memory, let's say you can do that. But if I'm giving you 10 books and saying that you read it and remember it, then I will ask you the question. आप लोग बोलेंगे भाई अगर 10 बुक अगर मेरे दिमाग में रहते थे तो मैं आपके पास में क्यों आता था इधर फ्री का सीखने के लिए? आर यू एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड? If I am giving you one book, maybe if you are strong, you can remember the first book and you will give me the answer also from that first book. But if I am giving you 10 book, you will not remember that. This is something we called it as a context in the Gen AI models. तो चैट जीपीटी क्या करता है? I'll tell you chat GPT. If you are asking, if you are telling to the chat GPT, my name is Ankush, and then you are asking like what is my name, maybe he will remember that. But let's say in between that you have done so many conversation, so there is a limit to the context is also having a limit. So let's say you have done so many conversation and you are going back to the first question, the chat gpt भूल जाएगा भाई क्या कर रही, भूल जाएगा आपका नाम क्या है, भूल ही जाएगा. Are you able to understand? Are you able to understand what I'm trying to say? Are you able to understand everyone what I'm trying to say? What is context? Context is like how much he can remember. Context is like how much he can remember. So he can remember till certain limit. What is context? Context क्या है? वो एक certain limit तक ही दिमाग के अंदर रख सकता है. Once the limit is crossed, वो ना भूला बन जाएगा, उसको समझ में आएगा क्या कर रहा है ये बात में, कुछ समझ में नहीं आएगा उसको. Are you able to understand everyone? Okay, so when you check the pricing ना, when you check the pricing, you can check the pricing of context also. किधर तो भी होगा. Okay, so let's say if I say open AI model pricing, if I say, if I go here, if I click here, there will be context. दिखाओ context किधर है, किधर है क्या context दिख रहा है आप लोग को? इधर नहीं है क्या context? किधर तो भी होगा यार context का. context search क्या है ये? retry up to information wave to the ground 1k calls, search context tokens are free. Okay, if I go here, context pricing ये मॉडल देखते किधर मिलता है तो प्राइसिंग किधर ना किधर तो मिल ही जाएगा, थोड़ा देखना पड़ेगा. कॉन्टेक्स्ट यानी क्लॉड का देखते हैं अपने ना. क्लॉड बहुत महंगा है यार. क्लॉड प्राइसिंग, क्लॉड इज वेरी कॉस्टली गाइज, क्लॉड इज वेरी कॉस्टली. इफ यू चेक ना, क्लॉड इज कॉस्टली. दिस एंथ्रोपिक ना, बट इट इज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट model I would say, especially for coding purpose. Let's say you are becoming a developer in future and you want to use the Claude is very important nowadays. Like most of the projects are using Claude, so be ready for that. Okay, my net is slow. But did you understand the context guys? Did you understand the context what I'm trying to say? Everyone understood context? What is context? क्लियर ना, एकदम सिंपल है. मतलब कितना अपने दिमाग के अंदर बैठ सकता है, हाउ मच द AI मॉडल कैन रिमेंबर, दैट इज कॉन्टेक्स्ट, नथिंग. ओके, दैट्स अ मेमोरी लिमिट. करेक्ट, दैट्स अ मेमोरी लिमिट. कॉन्टेक्स्ट मैं आप लोग को बहुत इजीली बता रहा हूँ, बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता है. ओके, इसका मेरे को लिखना पड़ेगा किधर है कॉन्टेक्स्ट का, मैं बहुत पता नहीं, इसका ही चल नहीं रहा. एनीवे, ओके, सो व्हाट आई विल डू इन टुमारोज लेक्चर, ना आई विल शो यू, इन टुमारोज लेक्चर आई विल शो यू दैट practically, or maybe in your group I'll send it to you. Okay, I will compare with your OpenAI, then you have Claude is there, Gemini, and other models are also, so many models are there. Okay, so I will send it to you in your group. Okay, I will do that, don't worry about that. In your WhatsApp group na, I will do that. Okay, but please don't forget to provide the good review guys. Okay, that's very important for me. Okay, just to grow up, because see, we are also helping you to grow yourself, and I need your help also. Please share this information with your friends, colleague, groups, and those who want to start the journey into the IT industry, especially with the GNI. So this program is going to helpful for them, definitely helpful for them, and you can grab the good opportunity also, because industry is not saying that you should know everything. Let's say you are from the BTech final year or third year, and when you go for an interview, जो लास्ट ईयर में होता है ना आप लोग का गैदरिंग एंड ऑल, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, कैंपस, तो इन कैंपस प्लेसमेंट में भी दिस विल हेल्प यू. Okay, so this knowledge is going to help you much. Okay, so I will try to make it slowly one by one, but I need a attendance. Okay, please make sure that everyone join on time, and we are investing a lot of time, and more than that we are investing a lot of money also. Nothing is free of cost in this world, but I am doing that just to make sure that you people are happy, and because of you I am happy. Okay, so when you guys are joining to this link, automatically your attendance will be captured, so don't worry about that. Okay, don't worry about that. Thank you so much for listening me. My name is Ankush Tawdi. I am CEO and founder of Learnomate Technologies. If you need any help from Learnomate, reach out to our website. Okay, and I'm always there to help you out. Okay, and tomorrow class will be on same time, 8 p.m. to night 9 p.m. एंड चलो अभी खाना गिना खाते हैं यार, खाने का टाइम हो गया, मैसेज पे भी आ रहे हैं, तो खाने का टाइम हो गया. थैंक यू गाइज, थैंक यू सो मच. ओके, विल कनेक्ट टुमारो. ओके, डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट. थैंक यू, हैव अ गुड, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, नाइट है क्या आप लोग का, गुड नाइट है क्या है, जो भी है चलने दो आप लोग का. बाय बाय. प्लीज़ प्रोवाइड दैट रिव्यू. ओके, डोंट फॉरगेट दैट. थैंक्स.